Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm great. It's Super Drill again.
It's Super Drill.
We've had a lot of these in the past couple of years since we started the Road to Drill broadcast.
Yeah, we have. But this is a good one.
This is a good one.
I mean,
well, we are not recording for Drill because we have a special event.
yeah, Drill is still a couple weeks away.
It's still
right?
a couple weeks away from right now, but
And that's not normal for us.
no, we like to do this Saturday morning. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah, we're always here first thing Saturday
That's
morning.
right. We're here to cover an event today.
We have a very special event.
Very special event, which we'll get into a little bit later on. But right now, like we said, it's Super Drill.
Yeah, Super Drill, Road to Drill podcast, almost spring.
Almost spring, a few days away. What's gone on since last month? It's been a bit since we've sat here and did this gig.
Yeah, how long has it been? Like 6 weeks?
I don't know.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Well, the groundhog did not see his shadow.
Did not. But we waited it out because now it's like spring tomorrow.
Wait,
so.
he did see his shadow.
It was whatever the bad one is.
He got scared by the shadow and ran into his hole.
That's it. Yeah, I think that's logic.
He's very
It's logical.
skittish.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We'll get a groundhog expert in here. Let's see, what else? My beloved birds won the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
So that was a big deal.
Congratulations, Philly.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. And then we had a staff visit, an NGB staff visit. So the A4, who is the Directorate of Engineering, Force Protection,
Logistics.
came in to see our plans and processes here at the base, and the visit, to my understanding, went very well.
Yep.
And then we've been getting ready for this weekend, really. This is the culmination of a lot of work going into the NORI inspection.
Yeah, the Nuclear Operational Readiness Inspection.
That's right. I think planning and preparation for this started, I would say, before the NSAV last year, but the NSAV was sort of like a hallmark of preparation. We had a nuclear operational readiness exercise in November, and then last drill, we were generating aircraft to prepare for how this inspection is going to go.
Yeah,
So we are a well-oiled machine and ready to knock this one out of the park. And then later this year, we have a CRI, a combat readiness inspection in September.
Yep.
So that'll test our effectiveness at deploying, at taking our mission here at Selfridge and moving it downrange.
Yes, exactly. And so we're constantly testing ourselves, exercising ourselves, and inspecting ourselves to make sure that we are mission ready instead of inspection ready. So we're always mission ready. We stand ready.
Yeah. It's our hallmark.
Yeah.
So the commander in his message this month mapped out what he expects of the wing, what he expects of all of us to have a successful NORI. And really, it's quite simple. So everyone just to like know their role and stay within their lane, ask if you have questions, keep that professional appearance going on because everybody's going to be doing something different.
Right.
Some people have more of an active hands-on role in it, but we, all of our jobs have a degree of separation between getting fuel into the jets and getting bombs on target.
Right.
What are you going to be doing for the NORI this month?
So public affairs is interesting because we do two things when it comes to exercises. We usually cover it. We say we're covering it on the real world side, where we're actually trying to get imagery to tell the story of look at how we are ready and lethal. But then we also play a role. And when it comes to those combat readiness inspections and exercises, we play more of a role, an active role in that. We have more of a crisis communication plan.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the NORI, we're kind of in the middle. Now, what do you think is like the top thing that happens in public affairs when a NORI situation, like a mission generating situation happens? What do you think is the actual thing that happens?
The actual
that we have to respond to.
Oh, it's far and away. It's social media and our phone ringing.
Yeah. People calling and asking.
People calling. Want to know what's going on. Yeah.
I heard.
I hear noises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people on base.
A lot of people. Yeah.
Or it's the media calling to say, "Hey, we saw something on social media. We heard a rumor.
Right.
Are you guys activating? What's happening?"
Right.
And I mean, it would most likely be in response to a real world situation, right?
And you and I have been here for 7+years now.
Yeah.
And we've seen the shift. And we've seen how, the information chain, we'll call it, the unofficial information chain has evolved.
Yeah.
So, but that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Is to be that buffer.
So that's what we do. That's one of the things.
One of the things that we do. Yes, absolutely. So that's this weekend.
Yeah.
But the reason we're here today, which is not this weekend, is...
What is it?
What is it? Well, you already know.
The Mitchell Trophy Air Race.
Yes, the MTAR. So we were asked to participate in this race for heritage reasons. Mm-hmm. This is a race that took place back 80 years ago here at the base and has since not happened. So
yeah, it's been over 80 years. Yeah, you're right.
Right. Aligning with the new Secretary of Defense's Spirit of Corps drive, for the military. They're bringing this race back, and it's really cool because we're not racing pursuit aircraft anymore. We're racing F-22s. So the first fighter wing at Langley Air Force Base this morning, right after their brief, they're going to launch 3 teams of F-22s, 2 F-22s per team.
F-22 Raptors.
Raptors, yeah. They're going to fly at Mach 1, at or near Mach 1, to Selfridge. So that's like 45 minutes. So Langley is in Virginia Beach. So they're going to go from Virginia Beach up here to Selfridge, and they're going to land. So two jets will land per team. One pilot is going to stay with the jets while it takes fuel in a hot pit scenario. The other pilot is going to take part in a heritage mission. So today, you may see pilots running down the road because they have to get from Building 50, where the jets are going to park, and then run to the Selfridge Military Air Museum, where they need to take a selfie with the first pursuit display. And also, they're going to sign the book. Remember the book?
Yes, the book.
A couple months ago, we did the book. Yeah, we're going to get some new signatures in that bad boy. So, Master Sergeant Fitzpatrick is the keeper. You're the keeper of the book. You are like the keeper of the cup in Toronto who, maintains the Stanley Cup. You maintain the book.
With a pair of white gloves.
With a pair of white gloves. I wore the gloves the other day. Yeah. They're going to sign the book, and then...
Should I make the pilots wear the gloves?
Absolutely. It's still raining outside, so yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I will.
Yeah.
I mean,
you are the keeper of the book. You set the rules.
All right. These distinguished visitors will be signing this book for a very good reason.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Cool.
So then once they're done there, they're going to double back, get back to Building 50, and then they're going to take off. And then they're going to fly back to Langley, again, Mach 1, most likely, and land. And then the first team to get back wins.
That's pretty cool.
So it's interesting. Yeah, it's not... When I thought of air races, I thought it was like the planes take off as like a NASCAR race and you just fly around in a circle or something.
So that's how it was back in the day.
That is how it was?
Yeah.
What do you know about it back in the day? Can you...
Yes, well, I have done a little research.
I hope so.
So the Mitchell Cup race took place between 1922 and 1936. And the first time it happened, it took place here at Selfridge. And it wasn't on its own. It wasn't like a standalone race. It was actually part of a larger air race series, which, I mean, if you think about, that was a few years after the end of World War I. So the military aircraft or like military air, like flying missions were new.
They were flying machines.
Yeah. And people loved it. And there weren't all these, controls in place, and there weren't a lot of safety aspects to it. So they could do a lot of whatever they wanted. But the first...
It was probably an amazing show.
Yeah, right. Right. I feel like some of the pilots would park their planes at their house. I just envision they're living here on base, and then they're just pulling their fighter jets up to the house.
Right.
And just leaving it there.
And their wife comes out and they just jitterbug and...
Not in the 20s, but...
That's right. Yeah, it was before jitterbugging. Sorry.
Anyway, so for 15 years, 12 iterations of the race were held, with 5 of them at Selfridge, including the first one and the last one. So it's been about 80, I can't do the math, 89 years?
Yeah.
since.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah. They did try to bring it back in the 60s a couple times, but it didn't stick. So,
Right.
but what's important here when we talk about legacy is the first pursuit group has evolved, and now they are the first fighter wing in Langley.
That's right.
And that's why they wanted to connect all the dots here. So it's pretty cool.
If you're a history buff, this is, especially if you're an aircraft or military history buff, this is the event of the season.
Yeah.
I would say it really is cool.
So the story that we're telling is Selfridge we have the enduring fighter mission here, right? So we have the capabilities. We had the capabilities 100 plus years ago to have those pursuit aircraft, the bomber missions, all of the training that took place here through World War II. And now we have the A-10s, and we can have the F-22s here. We can take care of them. We can what?
That's right.
It's really cool.
It is really cool. So it's going to be a fun day. We're going to be out there. We're going to be in 2 different locations. So I'll be on the flight line covering the arrival, the hot pits. You'll be at the museum. That's going to be the fun gig. Is watching them slide in, and because they're going to be wet.
Yeah,
this is going to be a trip.
It will be. It'll be fun.
All right.
We should.
So we'll see you from 2 different locations now from the Mitchell Trophy Air Race.
Yeah. And otherwise, have a great drill.
Have a great drill. Have a great and safe NORI.
Good luck on the NORI.
Good luck.
Godspeed.
We'll see you out there. Bye.
1 day later.
Well,
that didn't work out.
That didn't work out. But it did work eventually.
I mean, the event worked out.
Yes.
And it was incredible.
It was.
Yeah.
But our team coverage it was a little much.
Yeah. Our field trip did not work out.
Right. So because of the weather, for safety's sake, it was pushed today.
Yes.
And the storm that caused it to be pushed left a lot of cold and wind.
Yeah, I actually slid on the ice.
Yeah.
Because everything that had thawed on Wednesday, the day it was going to happen, froze overnight, and it was just ice patches everywhere.
Yeah, that's been a real problem this winter so far.
Yeah.
So we Canex the team coverage.
Yeah.
For that
field
day,
trip,
the field trip. Yeah. Because it was rough. However, we got some great stuff. So I think what we want to do now is just show a sizzle reel.
Yeah.
Of the event. This happened during the week, so a lot of you didn't get to be out here to see it. So take a look at this.
Yeah.
I'm here at the museum, and we've just gotten a report that the first plane has touched down. Very cloudy, very cold out here.
It looks like there's...
Oh yeah.
Welcome to Selfridge now.
Yeah.
It was... That's cool. Whoever runs the Wildcat.
And if you want to read more, we have a story too.
Right. And you can find that. Oh, wait. And you can find that
Right here.
here.
All right. Have an awesome drill.
Have a great drill.